burns out on an afternoon.
Hey guys, it's Keiko and it's 11:03. I'm gonna apologize for not vlogging for like the last 2 days. It's just haven't been doing much. I basically have the same schedule when I come home. I come home, I get a snack, I come upstairs, play Xbox, and then I read. And then depending on what's on TV, I go watch TV and then I work out. Or I'll come home like I did today, play Xbox, lay on my messy bed over there and fall asleep. But I had my last basketball practice today. It was, I guess I said the other one was my last basketball practice, but this was the last time we were all getting together. We got together, we played some games. I won a $25 Amazon gift card from one of the games. I was the first one to make the half-court shot. We did layups, we did a foul shot contest, half-court contest, we did knockout from the 3-point, we did 2-on-2s, we tips, horse, we did so much stuff, and we ate cookies and Gatorade and won gift cards. It was a lot of fun, and it didn't really hit me until I was leaving that was the last time that we were all getting together, and I'm not even sure if I'm ever going to play on a basketball team with any of them again. So it was kind of surreal, and then I don't know if my coach will be coaching anything, so that's crazy too. Might be the last time I've seen him, but he said he's going to check up on us and stuff, so hopefully he can come to one of my softball games or something, because softball is something I'm actually good at, so that's great. I got done with the book I was telling you that I was really, it was so good, Life and Death. It was basically Twilight with different characters, gender changes and stuff, but with a different ending. Spoiler alert, don't listen to this if you're going to read it. But at the end, Beau turns into a vampire. So you remember that part in Twilight when Bella thought that the hunter had taken her mom. And it turned out to just be a videotape recording, and she got bit on the hand or something, and she started to turn, but Edward got there in time, and he was able to control his bloodlust and suck out the venom, and she was okay. She didn't turn into a vampire, and it went into 4 more books. That's how she continued the series. In this, Beau, he gets bit on the hand, but Edith gets there too late, and Beau transforms into a vampire. He never gets to see his parents again. His parents have the funeral for him. Bonnie, which is in place for Jacob's dad, which in this it would be Jess's dad. She has her werewolf pack, and she's like, hey, you violated the treaty, and she's like, this isn't Beau anymore. But it ends with her saying, fine, you can live here, whatever, and then it ends with saying forever is going to be amazing because Beau and Edith are going to be together forever, and she says at the end that you can imagine the rest for their story. She's not going to write any more books, but you can imagine if they ever come in contact with the Volturi, which are the vampire police top dogs, like Al Capone kind of controlling everything. In this, though, it's all girls, and in Twilight, it was all boys. And so the Volturi and werewolves, if they fight them, stuff like that. It was overall great. I did not expect him to become a vampire. I actually expected him to die. But the one thing I do love about the author who writes the Twilight books, Stephanie Meyer, I think. The one thing I love about her is that she puts a good ending. I hate authors. I hate the books that authors make whenever there's never a happy ending. When someone dies, the main person you become attached to just dies. I know that makes the story keep going, but I'm one person who loves happy endings. I love happy things, well, other than some of the shows I watch, but yeah. So that's what I thought about that book. 10 out of 10, great book. Addicted to reading it. Finished it in about 3 days. It's 388 pages. Actually, 3 or 4 days. Now I'm reading The Book Thief and a bunch of other books. Guys, there is literally a pile right here. I was telling my teacher about this. A pile beside my bed. Hold on, sorry. My beats are here too. I keep a lot of stuff on my bed. I always keep my tablet in my bed, my phone in my bed, my water bottle. But these are the books I'm reading right now. I know, there's a lot of them, guys. We're going to go through them right now. Let me just move these beats over because they're getting in the way. Okay, so The Book Thief is the book I have to read for school. It's so good so far. I love it. Okay, The Book Thief, Fairest, Life and Death I finished, so we're going to put it in the pile over here of the finished books. Actually, they're not all finished. I still need to read that one and a bunch more. But look, there's a pile down here of the books I need to read. Can you even see that? Down here. Whole nother pile of books. And then I have my bookshelf over here. See the bookshelf? Then I have more books up there. I have books everywhere. There's books over there. Just, like I said, everywhere. Anyways. So, Winter, which is part of the Lunar Chronicles, The Fever Code, which is part of the Maze Runner, and then Sky Key. So, I gotta read these books, and I just keep them right here so that I can get to them later. I'm ecstatic to be reading all these books. You know, I feel like books bring me into a whole different life and lets me experience what, you know, usually people would say are impossible things, you know? So I think it's so cool to be able to live it that way. I mean, if I can't do it personally, I'm going to want to read about it, you know what I mean? Alright guys, that's the end of this vlog. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to be trying to get back to daily vlogging, but I'm only going to vlog if there's something interesting. And by the way, remember how I showed you this as like a tripod? It's a selfie stick. You know, I didn't notice that. But the more I looked, I was like, yep, this is literally just a selfie stick. I swore to myself before I was never going to get it, and then my parents got it thinking it was a phone tripod, but it's a selfie stick. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Boop. Hey guys, so I know I said the vlog was ending, but I just wanted to add this quick note. It's 12:09 now, and I just got done editing the book, so Life and Death by Stephanie Meyer, read by Keiko 2000. So it's about almost 50 minutes, so almost close to an hour of me reading the first chapter of this book. I know I draw it out long, but that's because I'm trying to put emphasis into it, and it takes longer when you're actually verbalizing things than if you're just reading inside your head. Your brain processes it faster than whenever you talk out loud. See, because I already knew what I was going to say, but I couldn't get the words out to you. So, I'm just processing it right now, and it's going to go on my Book Talk channel. So, if you guys do want to see that, you want to hear the first chapter of the book, then go to that. It will be linked in the description down below. And then next week will be my analysis and official review of the book, and I'll be doing that every time. And if you guys want me to actually read this book so that you guys can then go take a test on it, because we have AR in my school, or whatever you want, if you just don't want to read it, it's kind of like an audiobook. So just tell me, and I will put chapters out there for you guys, and I'll start as soon as I start getting some requests, and you can request books and all that type of thing. So it's going to be awesome. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Life and death. There are two sides to every story.